Bello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? We are going to start today's episode by doing a very important project. Cleaning up the base. No, never. Instead, what we're going to do is going to be something totally unnecessary. Also, I cannot stress how useless and unnecessary this project is going to be in this mod pack, so use your imagination. This project is going to require a few thousand blocks of code, and doing it like this is going to take ages. I did say it's unnecessary, but we have to be efficient. On this channel, we don't aim for efficiency for things that are very necessary, but for unnecessary things, we do aim for efficiency. I know, I do have some brain issues. Also, at this rate, we're never ever going to be finished. We shall have more factorizers, don't you worry. Actually, we don't need to do that. We can do something like this. Yeah, exactly. They auto-input. Don't you dare judge me. Even though this is totally unnecessary, I thought we should fully automate it. And what are we doing over here? Opinium cores. Damn good. These 20 that you see over here should give us 2 Opinium cores perfected. We're just missing the Elytra and the Nether stars. But it's actually fully automatic. We make everything here. Except the Elytra, which can also be crafted, but it's fine. I will go and find them. See you in around 15 hours. Oh, Draconium. We take it. No matter how stupid it is to get 16 Elytras, I'm going to be filthy rich with Draconium. Maybe I also find one of those meteors? I have been traveling for a while, and do you see that on the map? Not the ship, that stupid thing. That should be full of Draconium. And by the way, this is my first ship. It has been a while. The first Elytra. 15 more to go. Just out of extreme curiosity, why would you need a dragon head? Decorations? I don't know. Ah, Valentine's blocks. But that's also any head. We take it. Is this like the wrong kind of meteor? Because I remember them being full of Draconium. Oh. Okay. Another very important thing that I should remember is that we should not accidentally go to a Chaos Island. I thought maybe I should give you a very small progress update. We are up to 5 Elytras. So we're kind of 30% there. Oh, what? Capacitor of holding. Nice. Nice is not nice. Oh, and by the way, I did run into a Chaos Island, but thankfully I did not see the Chaos Guardian. So this must be a new one. That is a ship. That one was also a ship. You know, for a second I really wanted to give up and get into Abyssal Craft and make some Elytras, but this works fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back home, and we have the Elytras. All of them. It took me 5 minutes. Not more than that. In the meanwhile, yes, we have plenty of Nether stars. We should have a decent supply of Opinium cores. That's actually decent. Did you run out of something? Ah, Phytogrow. I have a slight issue with slag. I have to fix it. So, Opinium core amazing, Opinium core inspiring, and Opinium core perfected. I just did a horrible miscalculation. We needed 32. It's fine. We can work with 2 of them. And of course what we want is the Kikoku. Such an amazing sword. Anyways, apart from this being the most amazing sword ever, we're going to use it for some enchantments. If I do actually remember how it works. So we should be able to enchant it with protection. Then we can add 1 more protection. And this should be, yes, protection 8. Lovely. Shouldn't it be protection 5? I don't know. We're also not super fancy rich, but I believe we should be able to afford a disenchanter. From Draconic Evolution, this is going to make life so much easier. Oh, we're missing Draconium. Don't you worry. We have tons. Our first Draconic core. Is that a quest? No. Okay, so basically the idea was that we're going to take the enchantments and we're going to double them. For example, on the Kikoku, we have Sharpness 10, Sweeping Edge 6. And of course, we were also supposed to have Warpole and Insight. But that's not very important. The problem is that on the Kikoku, we're fine. On the armor, we're not. This is protection 4. I wanted protection 8. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a mob crusher. This is something that we had to do anyways. For some reason, you have essence without any power. We need to have a fortune add-on for looting. Basically, what we want to do is to get some essence. So the extra augments, some power, and somehow I have to dismantle you without dying. You know, the old spike that we used to have. So now everything should go inside the mob masher itself, and we can have an ender tank for essence. This is why I said we have to do this eventually, because we needed essence. But the main reason that I want it at this very moment is the enchantment applicator. You're the one. So there you go. The enchantment applicator is your anvil. It takes essence, it takes an enchanted book and 1 piece of armor or equipment, and it will apply the enchantment. And yes, it does work. This is the chestplate that I used an anvil with, and we have protection 4. And the other chestplate was made with the enchantment applicator. I also made myself an ender pig. I don't like tinkers. Over here, if we use an anvil, we get fortune 3, but if we use the enchantment applicator, fortune 6. Amazing. So I guess I don't need the old chestplate. And let me get more enchantments. As for the ender pig, I'm a bit finicky. Apparently we have to make these empowered things, and then we just sneak and right click. Oh, and then we just right click to activate them. We lose experience. And then if we go to a dark steel anvil, we should be able to upgrade it. Yes. Empowered 4. Good, good. There is a spoon upgrade which makes our pick into a shovel as well. And I think if you harvest something with this, it's gonna teleport it to your inventory. No, maybe that's also an extra upgrade. Yeah, magnet. Probably, which is something that we can easily craft, which was not even made with a magnet. Okay. Now it should do that. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, this is Fortune 6. And I do need a far better method of charging it. Do we have batteries? I believe Ender.io has batteries. Yes. Simple battery. Oh, it's called inventory charger. Oh, you can empower them too. That's not great. I hate too many upgrades. It's fine. Let me try to craft one and I'll be right back. They're not that expensive. We are fully geared up. I like that. And the sword should be nice. Yes. And I do have a feeling that Fortune 6 is going to be super nice. We just got 1. Okay, we got 5. Yeah, depends how lucky you are. But I do really enjoy the changes. They're good. Anywho, now that we have done all the unnecessary things, let us move to some necessary things. Astral Sorcery. We need to start it someday. And in order to do that, I have no idea why I decided to go back home, because we're looking for this. Aquamarine. It's not very common. Then again, maybe not. There's plenty. Oh, Darklands. Do you get actual mobs? I don't know, a Shoggoth or something crazy? Well, we have them in the Twilight Forest. It doesn't really matter. I will just gather some Aquamarine and I will see you back at the base. Oh, I had no idea. This is something that we should mark on the map because I don't really know how to get marble. Oh, there's more of them. No need to worry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back at the base and we had some Aquamarine, but we ran into a new problem. Lordcraft, such an amazing mod. The thing is, in order to unlock the questline, we need to make the Astral Tomb, and the problem is that we need something called Pure Crystal, which is a combination of all the other crystals. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna do this. Last time that we were playing Kappa mode, I really wanted to understand Lordcraft. Such an amazing mod. This time, since we do have a full understanding of Lordcraft because of Kappa mode, we try to avoid it as much as we can. And this is obviously going to be the way. There's also a multi-block, which we will use. Later, not now. It needs a gem from space. I actually had a very long speech prepared and well, I was also making ironwood seeds and 10-10-10ing them. And I even marked up so many seeds. But I'm assuming we don't need to do that anymore. Hopefully. You are not 10-10-10. This stupid farm is short by like 1 block. Anywho, let us try to understand this. We need black iron. Ender biotite. Did I mention Lordcraft? Such an amazing mod. In fact, it's going to be so amazing that we're going to kill the dragon for it. Mob has been captured. Lovely. Can you hit him with a shuriken? Yeah, you can. Actually, we need some of his spit. Come on. Thank you. If I'm not wrong, we actually need it for... Okay, that. But also the solar panels. Yes. Spit. I didn't want to kill him. I just wanted to poke him a bit. But we do have the shard. Ender Dragon fully programmed. But on a very positive note, now that we have killed the Ender Dragon, we should be able to find some biotite. Or is it one of those costume recipes? No? Ah, yes. We have found it. Not too many of it has spawned, but we just need 4 blocks, then we can make the seed. Well, apparently, not even 4 blocks. Just 4 biotite. But I think we still needed the ironwood because we are going to need a ton of slates. From blood magic. Yeah, we do need a blank rune. Okay. That makes sense. So before we can make our basic crafting table, we're going to need the Ender Crafter. I think we're going to have 2 of them, and then a bunch of these alternators. And by a bunch, we mean 66 apparently. Thank you, thank you. Since this room doesn't have a function anymore, maybe we just use it for the Ender Crafters. There was a range to it, which I don't really remember, but this for the moment should be fine. I also made 1 stack of blank slates, that should give us half a stack of runes. And maybe more, we had a bit more. 48. This is such an expensive recipe, why? Oh boy, we don't have Indirium. We don't really have a stupendous supply of everything. That is incredibly fast. And I guess for the moment, that should be enough. Also, fun fact of the day, you either need to have a metal press or you should become depressed. And slightly depressed. I was checking, there's no other recipe in order to make black iron slates. These are the only 2. Let us not mess it up. We need 4 more, basic catalyst, 2 super compressed crafting tables, like so, and basic crafting table, which I guess we put you over here. Why not? That was not a quest. Why? Oh, you had to keep them in your inventory. Damn. It's fine, we have to make a lot of them. But let us get back to the main task at hand. Pure Crystal. We need the Void Catalyst, which requires Void Power research. So I can't craft it. Okay, let me do some research. I have done a teeny tiny bit of research and I'm preparing the crystals. We had most of them, but I'm guessing we missed some of them. I already had that. I have 5 out of 6. Hovering crystal. I think in order to unlock the void pyre, what we're going to need is to make the ascension matrix, which you can't do it in a normal crafting table, but it's fine. There you go. Is this thing unlocked automatically or I have to do something now? Oh, okay, I was correct. You need the ascension matrix and then I have to visit the overlords. I don't know, we put it here and right click. This should bring us to the lords. Lovely. Hello, lords. Who do we talk to here? Hello. Lord of Water. Greetings, Telos. I'm not Telos, but sure. Give me your plan. I accept. Kill one zombie. Here is your zombie. I wish to hand in a quest. Thank you. I don't really want to say anything to you, but yes, this is unlocked. Bye bye. I don't care anymore. Also, this is a loot bag. Gives you dull crystals. We enjoy dull. The whole point was that we should be able to make some of these void crystals. Yes, finally. We might need to have a bit more, but our first pure crystal. Here is the second one. And ladies and gentlemen, the Astral Tomb. Now, anyways, Astral Tomb. That should be a quest. Now we can get into Astral Sorcery. Well, now it is time to get our marble, and I just realized there's a jungle temple here. Floating in midair. Nice hungry, nice atomic. No. Enhanced. No. Incredibly impossible. Okay, I take that one. But the reason that we're here is a bit of marble. Honestly speaking, I think it's easier to destroy a temple than making all the marbles yourself. On a very small side note, I really wish there was a mod pack where you could start here, in the Lost Cities. This is an amazing place to live. If you know one which does not include Greg Tech, please let me know. But on a more positive side, here is our luminous crafting table. I believe we also need the resonating wand for something. And I'm just doing this out of memory. We are also going to need some of these light wells, which fear not, we have plenty of rock crystals. We have no idea how many of these things we are going to need. I'm going to make as much as we can, which is not much. This should improve it by a bit. Yeah, we can have 5. Because the thing is, for the arcane construct, we are going to need liquid starlight. Also Abyssal Light and Life Essence. And this is going to make Lordcraft so much easier. We do have our light wells, that is perfect. I'm getting some liquid starlight. And one of the things that I realized is that we can make a Fossick resonator. And it's cheap. I don't know, maybe there is going to be one of those blue areas with high concentration of starlight in our base. We could be lucky, who knows? Thank you. Oh, there is one. Literally in the middle. It's not a great area, but we can pillar up from here. Also, while we're at it, we might as well upgrade our crafting table. Voila. Amazing. First off, the crafting table that we have is going to be amazing for us because we can craft all the seeds. So tier 4 seeds are not going to be a problem. Also, I think, yeah, attunement is a thing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have our Starlight crafting altar. The actual altar. And I just remembered that there was an imperfect ritual stone from blood magic. And if you put a block of lapis on top, you can turn it into nighttime. Lovely. So for the moment, let us not waste the resources. We're going to need one lens, the garbage telescope, which is called looking glass, the actual telescope. Come on. Yes, yes, you look lovely, but hurry up. Thank you for the telescope. And I think the final thing that I have to do for tonight is the linking tool. Yeah, that was it. Now I just have to find constellations. The question is, which one do we want? I think I want Avitus. Extra health. I have a garbage memory, but it worked. What was this? Oh, it was Avitus. Oh. Yeah, well, the more of them we find, the better. What else do we need? I'll be very honest with you. This is not a thing. Of course not. Oh, it's the arrow-shaped one. Yes, Visio. Any more constellations tonight? Yeah. We have also discovered Armora and Evortio. There's only one left. From the big ones. The small ones, we have a lot to do. Well, that one is not available tonight, I guess. But let us also go to the Lost Cities. Star Metal is a tier 4 seed. We need some Star Metal anyways. I'm not sure if this is something that we can do during the day or not, but let us not waste the night. If you're wondering why the hell do I need Star Metal at this very moment, it's just because of the attunement altar. Also, it does seem that if everything goes well, next episode we're going to have our first ME controller. I mean, this is not a terrible recipe, we just need the iridescent altar. Thankfully, our furnace also dabbles the ores, that's amazing. And for attunement, we have everything. Except the lens. It works during the day. Huh, I cannot really find anything to complain about. I keep forgetting that I can turn it into nighttime and I don't really have to wait. Lovely. Attunement. I should fill in that hole. Just in case. I have just assembled our attunement altar in the Lost Cities, and unfortunately it's early morning. I think what I want is Avitus, which is going to give you extra hearts. I just love hearts. But I'm not really sure if it was Avitus or not, and I don't see any constellations anywhere. That is perfectly fine. We check it over here. Oh yeah, it's out. We shall walk into the light. I look very handsome, and now I cannot see the light. Go to hell. Now that we have Avitus, how do we level up? You gain experience by building things. That's it? Well, if it's going to be that easy, let us build a few things. I have a few 100,000 cobblestone. This should be incredibly fast. Yes, really fast. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Do we have more? 40,000 left and we're out. But level 20 is fine. Increased life, more armor, more life. Also, there was a singularity which was a bit important. We can move that way too. Oh, you have to be level 30 to unlock it, I think. But it's fine. We are at pink hearts. Also, why can't you touch me? Oh, you can. You were just confused. Boo! Aha, so, I have been thinking. Yes, that is what I do. I think a lot. The problem is that I kind of forgot what I was thinking about, and then I thought, okay, maybe what I was thinking about was not important. So I thought instead of what I was thinking about, maybe we're going to have a transportation hub using the matter transmitters and receivers from RF tools. You know, they're nice, clean and neat, the recipe is not that bad, and you can make an actual room with it, which looks nice. The problem is this, the dialing device. There is a qubit. There is a crystal which requires a white gem wafer, which you find it on Planet George. So I told to myself, screw that. We are going to try and make the advanced dislocator from Draconic Evolution. It is going to be a horrible idea, but I don't care. How many melodic alloys do we have? 203. That's a weird number, but okay. Oh, and I just remembered why I cannot make melodic alloy anymore. Thorium. Okay. I have a plan. I'm really poor. I hate being poor. Actually, we're not that poor. We have a few alloys. And we have something much more important. My beautiful eyes, full of wisdom. Anyways, we have a lot of things to cover. Seeds can go to hell for the moment. We first need to start with crystalline alloy, which had a thing with it. Empowered diamantine crystal. Ah, this is why I needed diamonds. I have already empowered it. Okay, I was preparing. But as usual, I have not been preparing as I should have prepared because we don't have enough pulsating iron. I'm crafting it. It takes time. I need 2.5 stacks. Yeah, actually, I think we're good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to engage Kappa mode. I know Mythic mode is supposed to be harder, but it doesn't have a nice ring to it. I shouldn't talk that much. We first need some thorium. The reason that it takes a lot of time to find thorium is that I have already mined most of it. 21 is more than enough. We shall have 4 blocks, hopefully a tier 4 crafting seed, some neutral steel, exactly 4 superium, a beautifully crafted thorium seed. While thorium is cooking up, we need to make some capacitors. Lovely. And we also need some alloys. You are a tier 4 seed. Amazing. Although at this point affordability is an issue, so what we're going to do is that we're just going to craft the alloys. I don't have that much neutral steel for tier 4 seeds. I have been doing some calculations and they're probably wrong, but we need 48 draconic cores. Because you know, we need some wyvern cores and each one of them is like 4 draconic core. So basically we are going to need around 50 of these ultimate control circuits. Each one of them is going to need at least 6 capacitors. That is 300 capacitors. Also bring back my heart. Thank you. I am trying to craft everything as fast as possible. We're making some crystalline capacitors. We are making literally every single alloy possible. And hopefully this is going to be the first batch. I love that sound. Ladies and gentlemen, the first stack is ready. Also, I just wanted to mention that thorium is 10-10-10. Actually, if things move on like this, I think we're going to be fine. It's just that after this, we're going to be bankrupt. Okay, this is going to be the second batch, which is going to be slightly larger than the first batch, but I give you that, it's not that horrifying. I mean, I'm still constantly making alloys, all 4 of them are full, and one of them even has the incredibly insatiable, incredibly villainous, impossible capacitor. It's an amazing capacitor. The biggest bottleneck that I have at this very moment is just pulsating iron. You see, I always run out. Every problem in the universe can be solved by having more machines, and not take acceleration, meaning that if we manage to make 4 more alloy smelters, and then, you know, upgrade them to the enhanced version, one by one, and don't put it on your hidden glowstone, obviously. This should be able to increase our production by a lot. I need this one too. Another very small thing that would be very helpful is better capacitors. We're going to go with stellar capacitor. I think that's the highest one. We are going to waste a few resources, but that's fine. Yeah, perfection. So you boys are the best of the best. You get the best capacitor. This is going to be the moment of truth. How fast are you going to be? Oh my goodness. What? Why was I using those? And nobody told me. Is there also a better sag mill? Oh. Yeah, but that's not really important. Pulsating iron is never a good measurement for anything because it's always decently fast. Dark steel, on the other hand, is a good measurement. That is crazy. Also, it's not like I'm making a few stacks. I'm actually making 30 stacks. And for some reason, you're not importing things fast enough. It's okay. Once these 30 stacks are finished, I use a translocator. So one of the main things that I actually forgot to mention is that we're going to need a very special circuit, and I didn't even try to make it. In the center of the recipe, you might notice that we need something called advanced circuit, and let us see if we can actually craft it. Okay, we don't really have that many flux infused Majigebob, but that should be more than enough, because we need like 9, that's it. And as a person who just said that I need only 9, I have no idea why I made 17. Let's make it 18. What? That's crazy, really crazy. I have no idea what happened, but I used to remember we had around 900 diamantine crystals, the empowered version. Now we have 0. Did I just craft all of that? I mean, empowering it is going to be super easy. We just do this, and it should be ready. Yeah. I'm just a bit confused. Where the hell did everything go? Oh. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry. Just a bit of a progress update. If we don't run out of ardite in this chest, I think we're good and we should be able to finish everything, but there's a high chance that it's not going to be enough. I'm out of ardite. That's the problem. Well, maybe I can do some sieving. I just try to stay productive. Also, it's not a crazy amount of ardite that I need. I need maybe 1 or 2 stacks. So we're good. Don't you worry. I just wanted to mention that from now on, it's just a waiting game. I think, if I have not done any miscalculations. I might need 100 more capacitors, but we do have the alloys and resources for it. Yeah, we have plenty of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are doing good. We have a decent supply of capacitor, which I'm converting into enriched alloy, and yes, I have upgraded the metallurgic infuser into a basic factory. Because the tier installer doesn't actually need any capacitors, just transistors, which is fine. I have also made 50 of the advanced circuits, and I think we need 200 more enriched alloys in order to upgrade them to the ultimate circuit. And then we should be able to have 50 draconic cores. And maybe we should process some draconium? Yes, much better. And if I have not done anything wrong, this should be the final batch of capacitors. Is that 1 million glowstone? Yeah. Exactly 202 enriched alloys. So anything that I make from now on is just going to be extra, which is fine. Maybe I can update this stupid thing. Don't be expensive. You're not expensive. I don't really want it to go crazy fast, but a bit faster at least. Yeah, I can live with this. The reinforced alloys are ready. Let's put 100 of it inside our system. It's very late at night and I cannot count. 36? Yeah, that should be a quest. Lovely. And we just have to convert the rest into atomic alloy. We can actually start making some draconic cores. 10 of them. We have the core. And the quest did not count. I have killed the ender dragon. Oh, you need the stupid egg. Here is your egg. Give me my quest. Oh, and by the way, the draconic tablet. We shall have 40 more ultimate circuits, exactly, and 40 more draconic cores. So now, can we convert some of them to vibrant? Well, let us first make the fusion crafting things. I'm going to go very cheap on this, so we will have... We're out of diamonds. We're going to have 9 of these. Yeah, I know. Because the main problem is that you need 8 of them in order to upgrade the 1. And since I'm a very poor person, we're just gonna switch them. Wait a minute, did I miscalculate again? No, maybe not. We need 8 of you. Yeah, we might need a bit more. But do you even work? Ah, so you can't have them over there. But our first fusion crafting. This is amazing. I need more capacitors. That part is not amazing. Oh, well, this could work. Yeah, actually, this could totally work. So for making the dislocator, we are going to need 1 vibrant core, correct? We make that. And in order to upgrade the rest of these guys, we need a total of 16. Despite the slight miscalculation, we need only 14 more cores, which should work. Yes. And now we just upgrade them 1 by 1. I have a wonderful news. I made extra. I don't really know why. Because this is the final one and I still have 2 draconic cores. But let us get prepared to make the dislocator. We're going to need... What the hell? Sugar-infused tool rod. Lord Traverse of Darkness, you're standing between me and my dislocator. Where are my candies? Yes. So it's a sugar-infused core, which has to be cooked. And I can have my dislocator. That should be a quest. No, maybe it's not. So we have 8 vibrant crafting cores, 4 ender pearls, 3 ender pearls, 1 vibrant core, and 4 draconium ingots. And the dislocator. We are really making this. Amazing. This should be a quest. Although another problem is that we don't really have that many ender pearls left. 160. But we can add fuel. 160. Do we have more pearls? 400. We use them. And this is going to be our home. Commit. So wherever we are, we can just teleport back home. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye.